So these are the 90-page books, the 90-page series. These are all done in 2023. I'm gonna wait for that plane to go by, as well as these two volumes. Now, just to clarify, if anyone's confused, the East Bay Freight Graffiti was a series I started, and let's see when I started, probably 2021, February 2021. In this series, the first three issues, the first three volumes, I formatted them on Google Docs. I would just drop in photos into Google Docs, so you have a lot of white border around the edge. And that was before I started using Affinity Publisher. And let me get to it. This one was almost a double size, 114 pages. Yeah, over a double size. And where was I going with that? So yeah, these were all formatted in Google Docs. And if any of you out there want to self-publish and are considering it, go for it. It's very straightforward, especially if let's say you want to do poetry or text. You can put this in a Google Doc and you export it as a PDF file and you upload it to KDP, Amazon services. However, you're going to need to provide a bank account, a checking account for them to do direct deposit. And I opened up a separate one to do this. And it's pretty straightforward. Then I returned to this series for 2024 with continuing it, but doing full bleed now. So I just want to give a heads up. I think some people, some perp buyers, they're seeing these and they want to start at number 1. And I just want to clarify, when you get it, you're going to have white borders as opposed to the full bleed from volumes 4 onwards. And yeah, just a heads up on that, what is going on, if there's any confusion. I like the collage covers, and I continue that over to the bigger format series. This year I wanted to return to the shorter format series. They just sell better. It's a lower price point, and I want these in the hands of people who want them. I don't want it to be out of too much money, too expensive. And keep in mind, these are sold globally: Canada, France, Italy, Germany, Japan. And it's interesting. I know I've sold copies in Mexico, but they don't show up. That's not shown in the breakdown. Mexico. I do, however, have I can see the other countries, but Mexico might be lumped in with North America in that regard. I want to say there's another country that I haven't mentioned. Anyway, just want to get onto this. 7's done. 6, it's published. I'm just waiting for it to be approved. It takes about 24 hours, and I'm hoping everything's good. 7 will come out next month. I've already shared some of that. Maybe I'll share it later. But anyway, just a little heads up on what's up with all of these. There we go. Make sure it's in focus here. This is my proof, so it's going to have this not for resale on the cover until I get my own author copies. These proofs, this showed up early. It was supposed to have shown up tomorrow night. And Amazon's like that. When you get a proof, they'll send it right away. However, if you go to buy author copies, it takes like 3 weeks, and they'll send it to a printer in Pennsylvania or even on the East Coast. I had a few. Typically, if you're in California and you have your books printed or purchased, they're going to come from Las Vegas, Nevada, as is the case with this one. Now, when I go to order my author copies, they're going to offer very expensive shipping to get it rushed to you. Otherwise, you have to wait. So But for you guys, when this releases, if you buy a copy, you will get yours before mine. Mine are going to take like 3 weeks to arrive. Here we go. Let me just make sure it's focused. Also, if you're ever not happy with a book, if it's misprinted or you just don't like it, return it for a full refund at Amazon. And I know it's Amazon. It's a big company, but it sure is convenient to be able to have books and not have to store the stock and ship it and deal with refunds. So if you're considering creating books, consider this for the convenience of it all. I could tell you my thoughts about the world, and my family have heard it. My in-laws have heard it. I'm just going to say that benching for graffiti in trains. This is my escape. This makes everything okay in the world, and I feel, having the backyard next to the tracks, I'm obligated to document this rawest art form there is. I got these not from the backyard, but down at the nearest crossing, and I realized the intermodal train, as it was approaching the street came up to the bottom of the cars, and I think it looks really nice like that. I think it looks really good, that low riding car. I hadn't really considered that until I was down at the crossing when this train was going by, and I saw this piece go by, and I saw it like that. I thought it looked great. And intermodals, that's mostly what we get here almost daily, and they are my favorite as far as being able to put them in the book. They're easy to format in the book, and all my epiphanies, my moments, my big moments, my big ahas came from intermodals. So they have a special place. I'm gonna say they're my favorite. However, I was working on, I think, book 13, and there was a bunch of spreads with auto racks, and they look really good. And boxcars, I think they're probably better, but intermodals have a special place in my benching heart. I'll shut up now. These two Narok pieces are a bit blurry. Early morning going by fast, but I still want to include them.